I want to have a job in something I love doing. I want to have fun and meet new people. I want to be social. ICB has so many cool things they offer for me and their students. With the amount of stuff you learn at ICB, there's no way you won't succeed. You'll learn how to do a voiceover, how to use camera equipment, actual hands-on. You can even host your own country radio show. All of our teachers actually work in the industry too. Go to beonair.com/country and register for your chance to win a pair of Country Thunder tickets. That's beonair.com/country.
Hello and welcome here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Chris Labasco here with you as we get ready for Missouri State versus RMU Peoria, the number 2 seed in RMU Peoria going against the number 4 seed in Missouri State. This is the Silver Maca semifinals. The higher seed, the home team for these games, wearing the white jerseys, and the game consists of a 10-minute warm-up at the designated game time, followed by the national anthem, and then 3 20-minute periods. In the event of a tie after 3 periods, we go 5-on-5 hockey for 20 minutes, non-stop, or, well, obviously stoppages, but we continue with 20-minute overtime periods until the game has a winner. It's sudden death. Each team has 1 timeout per game as we get ready here for this one, as Missouri State in the maroon jerseys going right to left, left to right in the white jerseys is RMU Peoria, as controlling it off the face-off was RMU. This one will go back into the left wing corner of their zone as it's Schweitwater with it in his own end. As Schweitwater, as he goes into the left wing corner with it, takes it behind his own net, over along the left wing, chips that one forward, goes out of the reach of the player he intended it for, goes right back to Olsen, as Olsen gave it over for a player in Reiner who got a big hit put onto him, and the save was held onto by the goaltender in Cameron Herron.
My name is Misty Callahan, and
it over for a player in Reiner who got a big hit put onto him, and the save was
for starters
held onto by the
really
goaltender in Cameron Herron.
Starting goaltender.
My name is
both
Misty
wearing
Callahan.
29. Funny enough, too, you have Cameron Herron for Robert Morris Peoria, and then you have Joseph McConnell for Missouri State. As this one will go down to the left wing corner on an icing off of RMU Peoria's stick, so bring it right back into the RMU Peoria zone. You have Cameron Herron for Robert Morris in the
Peoria,
right circle. And then you have
take a
Joseph
look at that
McConnell
one
again.
Missouri
State. You see it go down along, go down to the left wing corner on an icing, all the way down to the icing. So the right wing circle face-off won by RMU Peoria as they control. And that one goes off of the glass and out of play. The board's a bit short there on that far side. Down to the ice. Really short compared to even normal. So the right wing circle face-off won by RMU Peoria as they control. As you see, that one goes off the glass and stay that way. As this one went up to the right point, held in there by Gannon. As that one came back out to the neutral zone and was thrown down to the near side, as this one onto the stick of number 28 in Olsen, as Olsen along the left wing brought into the zone as he tried to feed that one to the right wing corner, as that was Sanchez, excuse me, as this one will come back over to the near side. Top of the right circle, it's on the stick of Neville, as he'll throw it down, and Melville will throw it down in behind the net as he tried to feed a pass into the middle for Bernecki, as that one goes up into the air, back into the neutral zone, as this one comes back to Jordan Nelville. As Nelville will send this one to the right wing corner of the Missouri State zone, as this one will come over to Sanchez as that one comes back into the neutral zone. As Barstich will actually push that one down in, where it'll get to number 12 in Jeff Cameron, as Cameron had that one on his stick, fed it over to the left wing, as this one thrown to the left wing corner where Kellen will go after it. Comes back over to Schweiter as that one on the far boards. Daubelair will get to the neutral zone where Missouri State will throw it back in. Now, as playing it in front of his own net and almost losing an edge there was the goaltender, as that one bounces around in the slot. Got there for a save by Herron, as that one bounces, and finally able to get it out was RMU Peoria. Now it's a race to the puck as getting to it is going to be Durham. As he sends a shot, save was made by McConnell as Missouri State takes it back, but we have a whistle first on a slash. One bounces and 17:30 left to go here in this first period. Now it's a race to the puck as getting to it is going to be Durham. As he sends a shot, save was made by McConnell. And right in the middle, and then you had that slash that stopped play. As you see McConnell on the first shot, good save on it, and then the penalty stopped everything as Missouri State goes on the kill for 2 minutes as this one comes over to the near side, controlled by RMU Peoria. As this one will come back into the neutral zone, go to all the way down over to Heron, who just hit it into the left wing corner. And now starting up ice will be Sam Milligan. Milligan along the right wing, gets to the top of the right circle as that one's blocked out in front by Sarah Sabo. As Sabo tried to put a hit on Law, ended up losing her stick. As this one now along the left wing. Around one player goes Leslie as that goes to the left wing corner, almost to the left wing corner. It's a big hit put on Leslie there by Milligan. A very physical team in RMU Peoria, there's no doubt about that. As this one here right in the middle went onto the stick of Daubelaires. He lost it for a second. His team still controls as it goes to Bunch. As he throws it down in behind, as Bunce did. Two players there off the end boards trying to battle for that puck as it now gets on to the stick of Daubelaire. Tried to feed it in the middle and it hit off of a player and went right to the goaltender in McConnell. So it'll be a right wing circle face off inside, and as Bunce did. MSU zone, two players there off the end boards trying to battle for that puck as it now gets on to the stick of Daubelaire. Tried to feed it in. That puck went into the middle there, and just seeing who it went off of was a little bit difficult to tell. Looks like just hit off the leg of Sean Leslie for Missouri State. As this one in the right circle going to go down to the right wing corner of the RMU Peoria zone as Missouri State was able to win that faceoff. 17 minutes left to go here. As this one along the near side, cross ice pass that brought in offsides by Metzler. So Cole Metzler offside to go here. As this one is a little bit of trouble here on the start of this one for RMU Peoria. Cross ice pass that brought in just Metzler couldn't get the puck out in front of him before he crossed that blue line. As RMU Peoria along the left wing, skating in with it was Edwards. Edwards from the bottom of the left circle sends a shot that goes wide into the right wing half boards. From the right wing half boards, feeding it down with Schweider as two players try and free that puck up on either side. As a little bit of help in with Melville as he gets it back up to the point. That puck comes back to Missouri State. As skating up along the left wing is Cordy. Cordy to the left wing half boards. Into the left circle, lost it down into the right wing corner. As that puck there in the right wing corner boards controlled by RMU Peoria. As power play is over, so it's 5-on-5 hockey once again. As there a hit right in the middle as two players kind of get tied up. As puck there along the near half boards. As dumping it in was Schwartz. As a little bit of back and forth. As finally able to dump it in with Schwartz for Missouri State. As this goes in behind the net of RMU Peoria. They start from there. As this goes along the right wing over to Bernecki. Bernecki in the right wing corner, stopping on a dime, trying to put it around himself to keep going. Lost the puck, however, to Olsen. As Olsen tried to make a pass into the middle, it was stolen away by Bernecki as he sends a backhander that hit off of McConnell. Rebound opportunity goes up into the netting and out of play for a, see where they put this face off, but McConnell on that first opportunity, he directed it right towards one of the players for RMU Peoria, but he was able to get back over to his near post. The puck, however, before anything had happened. Never got there anyways to that traffic. It was stolen away by Bernecki. He sends a backhander and hit off of McConnell. Rebound opportunity goes up into the net by Missouri State. Out in the neutral zone, and it came over to Overman, who goes to the left wing as Hummey will throw it in, and it goes right at the goaltender in Heron, who covers it up for the face-off with 14:24 left to go. Lost here the puck, however, this first to Olsen. As Olsen tried to make a pass into the middle, it was stolen away by Bernecki as he sends a backhander and hit off of McConnell. Rebound opportunity goes up into the net. Get to McConnell off of a stick and out of play. left wing circle face-off won by RMU Peoria. It was on the stick of Metzler as he lost it back over to the near side as Dezlewski was hitting it back towards the middle. As going through the middle, trying to get it onto his forehand. First shot was Bussy, but a good tie-up of the stick by Missouri State. As there's a point-blank shot. McConnell with 2 saves as that puck's still bouncing around in the slot. And finally, Missouri State's able to hit it down to relieve the pressure. That's going to go too far, and it's going to go for an icing. As Missouri State not able
There's a point-blank
to
shot.
get anybody
McConnell
on
with
the
2
saves
saves.
as that puck's still bouncing around in the slot.
To
And
try and
finally,
sneak
Missouri
them off.
State's able to hit it down to relieve the pressure. That's going to go too far, and it's going to go
in the middle there. And just a good job to at least get it down to kind of let things settle for RMU Peoria.
So the right wing circle face-off, one up to the right point, now over to the left circle as it goes into the left wing corner off the far half boards. As that one will hit off of a player and go out of play. So the right wing circle face-off, one up to the right point, now over to the left circle as it goes into the left wing corner off the far half boards. As that one will be managed to hit off of one of the players and go out. So face-off from the far dot to the near side as this goes into the top of the left circle for a shot that didn't get through from Cordy. That goes down in the left wing corner. It's along the near half boards. This one, Cameron can't hold it in at the blue line. As there are 3-on-1, pass over for a shot there, and that one might have gotten him a piece of the post there from Davalair as that came back to the near half boards. As he sends a shot from the boards that bounces off a player back into the neutral zone. Tagging up and going is RMU Peoria as they go for a change. As this came back over to the near side to Sanchez, who ended up hitting it back into the neutral zone. Actually, that's Bartstish is the one who is wearing 28 here today. As this one comes back up to the point for a shot that deflects out in front and gets to almost to the top of the left circle. As this goes to the right wing corner on Edwards' stick. Feeding it back down low is Durham. Durham back into the right circle as he gets hit off the puck as it's taken by Cordy. Cordy along the far boards doing work to get the puck out himself as that comes now over right into the middle for a shot from Barstich as he goes off now for a change. That one went up into the air and ends up being an offsides play. So right into the middle for a shot
off in the
from Barstich as he goes off now for a change. That one
kinda,
went
I
up
don't know,
into
it
the
looked like
air
it
and
almost
ends
hit
up
a
being
rafter there too, the way that it bounced.
As the face-off from the far dot, won by number 17 for RMU Peoria and Bussy. So he had it in the left wing half boards, lost it off his stick as RMU looks to start from behind their own net. Off along the right wing half boards goes Schwartz. As he gets pinned up along the boards, that puck came free over to Metzler. As Metzler tried to feed it into the slot, gets now up top of the right circle onto the stick of Bussy for his shot as that goes back down into the left wing half boards. Back up to the left point. Shot hits traffic out in front as Missouri State tries to get back out into the neutral zone. Is Milligan now. Milligan into the left circle, around one, back in and shot, and he scores! What a move by Sam Milligan to get the first goal of the game. Out in front is Missouri
For RMU
State tries
Peoria.
to get back out to the neutral zone. Is Milligan now. Milligan,
As you see him
into the
streaking
left along through that left circle, a beautiful move
Circle
to get
around
around one player and then to get out in front. And really, I mean, McConnell didn't have a whole lot that he could do, as that was just a beautiful opportunity by Milligan, as he put it in well before that net came off the boring as well. As this one won back into the RMU Peoria zone, touched up by their goaltender in Heron, as this one in behind. Now up to the right point for a shot from number 6 in Overman that goes to the right wing corner. As two players there on either side trying to free that puck up. Finally will come free over to Davalair. He pulled it out, passed it over to the near side, out of the reach of Wolniski as this one back. Shots on goal right now, 4-3 in favor of RMU Peoria as Davalair a little bit slow to get up as he got hit. As this one down into the left wing corner and finally touched by RMU Peoria as they will stop play. 11 minutes left to go. As you see, he's a little bit slow getting up. As we're gonna we'll get a good view here of the hit. As you see, he had no idea that the hit was coming. His head was turned the other way. So he had no idea that, I believe that was Blake Maxwell was the one who ended up putting the hit on him too. Or no, that was actually, looks like it was Jonathan Neville was the one who did it. And that he just had shots on clue that the hit was coming. RMU Peoria is Davalero a little bit going into the box. He got hit. As this one down into the left wing corner and finally touched by RMU Peoria. Philip Edwards, he was just stopped play. 11 minutes left to go. Where this face-off is supposed to be. A little bit slow getting up. As we're gonna we'll get a good view where he got hit too. It's the hit. No wonder that one really hurt Davalero. As you see, he had no idea that the hit was coming. His head was turned the other way. With we're talking things over there with the bench of RMU Peoria. This one into the left circle of the RMU Peoria zone as they win the face-off. Since onto the stick of Durham. Durham down the left wing, dumps it in to the left wing corner, where a couple players try to keep control as it's Bernecki. Bernecki back up to the left point, over to Maxwell, who sends it back down low to the right wing corner. Over in those near half boards, starting back up ice is number 12, Jeff Cameron. Goes to the left wing half boards as Bernecki has it as he tried to feed it out in front. That bouncing puck couldn't be handled by Bunce as that one goes cross ice just out of the reach of Renier as that one went right to the goaltender and Heron off the boards as he covered it up for the face out in front. That bouncing puck couldn't be handled by Bunce as that one goes cross ice just out of the reach of Renier as that one diagonal pass off right to the goaltender. Goes right to the goaltender and Heron, and that's why you have the face-off in the right circle. As this 1-1 to the right wing half boards up to the right point for a shot there from Sabo. As that one got through to Heron, but he made the save and covered it up. Goaltender and Heron, and that's why you have the face-off in the right circle. Nice low shot from Sabo, trying to get this 1-1 to the right wing half boards up to the right point for a shot there from the right circle face-off. One over to Jonathan Nelville as we're going to have a player going to the box for Missouri State. Tip out half boards up to the right point for a shot there from the right circle face-off. One over to John. Yeah, that was an easy call. Jonathan refs there as you saw it. The hit in the back, I mean, it was, I don't know if they're calling it interference or up to the right point, but really either one was acceptable at that face-off. So it'll be a power play opportunity for RMU Peoria, I believe. Actually, they're sending one on either side, so that must have been retaliatory. So that's why you have the 4-on-4 hockey in the face-off in the left circle. As this one will be won by RMU Peoria along the near side. Skating in is going to be number 17 and Bussy as he tried to feed it into the slot for Edwards. Edwards sending it back to the near half boards as it's taken by Cordy. Cordy starts to skate up ice along the left wing. Cuts it in towards the middle, top of the right circle. A shot and a nice save made by Heron as it goes down into the, and boards into the right wing corner. Right wing half boards, Sabo puts a hit on a player that frees the puck up along the right wing half boards and sends it down deep. As I believe it was Cordy now, tried to get that puck back. What a good move by Phillips to send it cross ice over to that's Milligan. As Milligan tried to put a move around a player and lost the puck, but he gets it back in the left wing corner. Off the end boards in the right circle. Feeds that one to the top of the left circle for the player that had pinched in, but couldn't quite get it there as cutting it off was Leslie. As they are shot from the top of the right circle from Hume as it goes into the left wing half boards. And that one poked free by Crockett. That was Leslie, sorry, as that one now controlled by Milligan as he faked top of the left circle and now just dumps it down as he goes for the change. Pass cross ice over towards Maxwell. Maxwell sending it to the left wing corner, but Overman was right there to send it back to the near side. As Leslie tries to get it onto his stick and does so and try to make the pass up along the neutral zone boards. Came right back to him as it went over to Overman. Overman lifts this one up through the air. Down the middle, that should go down for an icing, and it does. So bring it back into the zone boards. Came right back
Missouri
to him.
State zone.
As it went over to Overman.
Kind of was looking for a place to go
Lifts
with
this
the
one
puck.
up
He
through
really
the
didn't
air.
have anywhere to go,
Down
so
the
he
middle,
tried
that
to
should
just
go
kind
down
of loft
for
it down there so his team could change, and instead
He ended up just giving it right for sending it all the way down for an icing. As it came to the near side, as chipping it off the boards was Overman, as he tried to chip it off of the boards to himself to keep going, lost the puck, but it comes back to the near side to Strum. Strum along the near half boards. Ended up turning it over for a pass there into the middle for a shot and a goal by Drew Strum. Nice move on that one. As you see there, a little bit of a mistake, ended up giving it right to, and a good pass, getting it over to Strum. Puts it from his forehand onto his backhand and went right around Joseph McConnell, who had sold out back for the forehand shot. Strum on the near half boards. As you see that puck, I mean, it was just
over for a pass there in the middle
for
for
a
a
shot and a
Missouri
goal
State's part
that caused it to be a 2-0 lead now, as that in offsides on the restart. As it'll put the face-off back into the far dot. With 7:56 left to go here in the first. 2-0 the score, as that face-off in this silver semifinal matchup won by Missouri State as they try to punch this one into the zone, but it's taken back by Dizlewski as he takes it behind his own net, passed it over, then gets it back as this one goes along in the right wing to Daubelair. It's good to see after that big hit that he took that he's back out onto the ice. Dizlewski as he takes it behind his own net, pass face off inside, then gets it back. Missouri State zone goes along in the right wing to Daubelair. It's good to see after that pass that he just tried to feed in front there. I think that was tough to see who that was he was trying to feed the puck to. It looks like it might have been Ostavaric. Either way, this one goes down into the left wing circle there. Now pass up to the left point, back over to the top of the right circle. To the near side, feeding it back down low is Milligan. Milligan back in off the end boards. To the left wing corner. As this from the left circle, a shot that goes wide. And now back to the near half boards, where Sam Milligan looks to try and keep it in. We had the left wing corner out of play. As this from the left circle, a shot that goes wide. And now back to the near half boards. Put it in the near dot. Sam Milligan looks to try and keep just outside of the Missouri State zone. 7:14 left to go here, 2-0. RMU Peoria with the lead. Number 2 seed taking on the number 4 seed here in Missouri State. Both these teams getting a tough win the other night to get to this point. As Sabo almost with the turnover there. It's a little bit of help from her goaltender McConnell as they're able to clear the zone. As this comes back over to the far side, dumped right back in by Olsen, or by Maxwell. As this one will bounce out of play into the Missouri State bench. Dumped right back in by Olsen, or by Maxwell, as just really the play's kind of been as this one a lot of neutral zone play, not a whole lot offensively going on here as of late. It's been a very low, not a whole lot of shots on goal on either side either. As this one to the near side, as Barstich will dump this one down and goes off the end boards in behind, off the back of the net too, as RMU Peoria starting from their own end. Around one player goes Maxwell as he gave it off to the right wing over to Bussey as that hit off the back of a player. Maxwell with it on his stick, lifts this one up and out of play, and I think he did it himself. 6-4 the shots on goal. I mean, 10 shots and we're almost half. I mean, we're more Maxwell as he gave it off to the right wing over to Bussey as that hit off the back of a player. Maxwell with it on his stick. Yeah, lifts this one like up and out of play, so that one's going to come out of the zone. Face-off controlled here along the near boards. Both teams battling for control as it's finally controlled by Schwartz. as he gave it off to Hummy. As Hummy tried to send that pass across, kind of whiffed on it, but gets it back and passes it over to Leslie. Leslie, top of the left circle, a shot could block out in front. That puck's still free into the near half boards. As Hummy able to hold it in, send it down deep, but it goes out of play on it, but gets it back, I believe, and passes it over to Leslie. Leslie, top of the left circle, a shot could block out in front. That puck's still free into the near half boards. As Hummy able to hold it in, looked like it hit off of a player to go out. So, I don't know, I guess it didn't. So it'll be in the near dot outside of the RMU Peoria zone. Exactly 6 minutes left to go here in this first period. As Hummy with it, sends it towards the middle, but had no one there to grab the puck as this comes back to the neutral zone, almost to the Missouri State blue line, where it's dumped right back in. As in behind the net, RMU Peoria pass into the middle as skating up ice is Bernecki. Bernecki along the left wing half board, still controlling. Stops there, passes it up to the left point for a shot as through traffic that hit a player, bounced up to Milligan. Milligan back down into the right wing corner as it goes to Durham. Durham battling in behind the net as a couple of his players go for a change, trying to keep that puck in, but Hummy picks it up and sends it cross ice into the neutral zone. Player along, trailing, takes the puck and dumps it down in. It was Overman as it went to the goaltender in Heron. So it'll be a face-off in the right circle with 5:09 left to go. And you see Heron having to make that save from the to his left as he covered it up. And now I have Strum in there on one side against Brandon Nelville, as that one will be one to the right wing half boards. As trying to keep that puck was Strum as it's taken back away by RMU Peoria. As skating in for a shot there, the nice blocker save made by McConnell as that bounces off the left wing half boards off a Bussey shot. Able to knock that one out of the air was number 22 for, was Brandon Nelville, as that one is thrown in by Missouri State to the left wing corner. Around one player, Len Schweider, as that one bounces into the slot of his zone. His player got taken down as trying to go was the player there, and Metzler had grabbed the player and held onto him in the middle there. I was trying to see if they were going to make a call or anything. There was no calls as two players collide. There's a player down on Missouri State and slow to get up. As we have a hand up into the air as RMU Peoria controls as we get the stoppage now. Was the player there, and as you'll see here, puck was along those right wing half boards, and then there the hit is delivered. Well, one of the hit, that was the first hit, and then there's the hit that ended up hurting the middle there. The player in trying to see if they were just tough to see the numbers. I think that was Hummy was the one who ended up falling to the ice. Either way, able to get up finally, and the faceoff comes to the near dot as this goes down to the left wing corner on Edwards' stick. As that one controlled now by RMU Peoria, or by Missouri State, as it's held in at the left point by Schwartz as he dumps it down in behind. As two players there on either side trying to free that puck up as it goes to the right wing corner and now to the far half boards. As that one, Sabo able to grab it out and couldn't get it to come out of the hand right away, and that'll get the whistle in corner. And now to the far half board on it. Or might have been offsides, actually. Might have been what it was. I think is what they're, and I think that's what Milligan is asking is, was that a grab? Was that a closed hand call, or is that an offsides? And I think it was an offsides call. Right wing corner, and now to the far half board. Where exactly that puck gets grabbed. Yeah, that's very close to the blue line, and that one. Kind of actually bounced. I don't even know if her hand was closed on it either. It looked like it kind of just bounced off of her there. Either way, this one comes over to the far side along the left wing as this one to the right wing half boards and back in behind the net to the left wing corner. Along those far half boards. Goes back in behind where it's Bunch is the one who will pick it up, send it up to the left point And then it's dumped right back down to the right wing corner for Bunce. He sends it towards the slot. Missouri State taking it back as Hummey will touch it up in the middle, as this one will be dumped right back down. Hand up in the air as you got the offsides right now. However, on RMU, player didn't even realize it too in Durham until it was too late, as Hummey now goes to the right wing over to Overman, as Overman will dump it down in. As Leslie battling there, has it on his stick, turns away from pressure along the near boards, passes it up to the right point to the player just came on, and there's a save by Heron that goes into the left wing half boards off the shot from Schwartz. As this one right into the middle, player gets lit up there in the middle, and RMU Peoria, goalie Heron holds on to it for the whistle. Just came on, and there's a save by Heron that goes into the left wing half boards off the shot from Schwartz. So you'll see here too, the hit right into the back is where they want right in the middle. Player gets lit up. No call there in the middle, and from it, however. RMU Peoria. It'll be a left wing circle face-off. The face-off in the left circle. One up to Cameron as he will try to hold it in for Missouri State. As this comes to the near side. And through the middle goes RMU. There's a little bit of give and go there as that one got into to double air as that goes in behind. Back up to the point as that goes to the left wing half boards. Two players collide with each other, and in behind it'll get to the stick of Cameron. As Cameron in the left wing corner lost it off of his. Back up to the left point for a shot that goes wide of the net. Still battling down in that left wing corner. Finally controlled by Cameron as Cameron sends it to the near half boards. Trying to use the glass to send this one out, but holding it in is Daubelair. Joe Daubelair lost it off of his stick right to number 12 and Jeff Cameron, who was able to dump this one down into the left wing corner, but he did so on the wrong side of the center line for icing. Daubelair. Joe Daubelair lost it off of his stick. A lot of board play here in this 12 and Jeff 23 left to go in the period. Down into still a 2-0 lead for RMU Peoria. 6-6 the shots on goal are. So we're up to 12 now, and we're almost done with the period. So very low on the number of shots, too, in this period. Is there a backhander right out in front? And the save was made by McConnell. Now over to the far side, a bit of a 2-on-2. It's going to turn into maybe a 2-on-4 here, as that puck came free along the far boards. His peak and went right past it, back into the near half boards. As that one, Cordy tried to hold on to it as it comes back over to the near side. A backhander by Metzler into the middle. It goes over to the far half boards. As that one dumped down in behind the net. This comes over to the near side as it's Schwartz. Schwartz through the middle, gets around one. Actually, that's Milligan. Milligan with the shot and a goal, as that was a beautiful mill by Milligan going the entire length of the ice and scores to make it now 3-0. As try to see we'll watch here. Milligan goes coast to coast as it moves around one, two defenders, then another one puts it around him. Milligan with the shot and a goal. So beautiful move by Milligan to give his team now a 3-0 lead as Missouri State, puck on their stick, chips it off the glass as this one will bounce back down in. Will be taken by Overman. Overman to the far side with it as his team tries to work it out along the far boards as that puck's still free and then dumped in by Daubelair. He gets a hit delivered to him. This goes in behind the net. Back over to the near side. Backhander to the across the Missouri State blue line. As this will come back to Overman as he will send it down ice, and that'll do it for the period. It ends up a 3-0 first period for RMU Peoria as they have the lead and are in control of it as of right now. And a good period for them. Shots on goal fairly even, though, however, when you look at how things went there just some the shots are even, but the high quality chances definitely have to give that more to the RMU Peoria side of things, and that's why they're winning as of right now, just because they've had more high quality ones. I mean, when you look at it here, individual effort by Milligan. I mean, you have three players that he beats to get to the middle, to get himself into the high slot for a shot. And I mean, he's got a very hard shot. I mean, you see the whip in his stick there as he sends that
shot and a goal
to the net for the goal. So individual efforts like that are going to make it really difficult. Got to be able to stop a guy like Milligan and not allow him to get to the middle like that. He's a guy that really likes to handle the puck, even though he's a defenseman. So you have to, that's one guy you can't let beat you if you are Missouri State. And so far, he is beating you because he has just really had the opportunities. But we'll take a timeout and we'll be back with the second period here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
I want to have a job in something I love doing. I want to have fun and meet new people. I want to be social. ICB has so many cool things they offer for me and their students. With the amount of stuff you learn at ICB, there's no way you won't succeed. You'll learn how to do a voiceover, how to use camera equipment, actual hands-on. You can even host your own country radio show. All of our teachers actually work in the industry too. Go to beonair.com/country and register for your chance to win a pair of Country Thunder tickets. That's beonair.com/country.
Have that lead here at the Owens Center in Peoria, Illinois, as we are here for the Maca Silver semifinals. As you look at it, this will be the period of the long change. Missouri State probably not very happy with that period. Turnover cost them one of the goals that they gave up to Nick Bussey. So a period in which they will want to forget about, but they have two more left. Plenty of time to try and get back into this one for Missouri State, as their goalie has been playing pretty well so far. And Joseph McConnell, stopped most of the shots that he's seen, but he's had a lot of high-quality chances that he has seen. They updated the shots on goal. It is 7-6 in favor of RMU Peoria. And I know that you might say, well, that's not a very good save percentage if he's only stopped 3 of those 7. If it's 4, he's almost at 50%. Well, those 7 have all been very good opportunities. So makes it a little bit different as we get ready here for this second period. Again, the team switch sides, so left to right will be going Missouri State. RMU Peoria will go right to left as we get ready for this third period. Face off one to the near side, is hitting it off of a leg was Gannon as it comes back to the near half boards. As it'll go to Durham as that goes down in behind the net. And out of the right wing half boards onto Bernecki's stick. As Bernecki backhands one towards the middle, goes back to the far half boards, where it's picked up by Hummey as he tried to throw it out. Comes back down into the right wing corner where Cameron will get it and send it to the near half boards. Cameron to the near side as there's a couple players there. And finally, Missouri State able to get it back into the neutral zone, but dumped right back in by RMU Peoria as they take it back. Pass along the right wing as that one will get to number 24. And Ranieri as that one goes to the left wing corner. Metzler able to get that puck around one. Up ahead, trying to tip it in was Brandon Neville as he ends up going off sides. He didn't get it with a one-handed push. He tried to go one-handed and push it in front of himself. That one goes to the left wing corner. Didn't quite do it. Metzler able to get that puck around one. Up ahead, kind of just trying to tip it in was Brandon. As it'll be a face-off in that far dot, just outside the RMU Peoria zone. Bouncing puck, controlled by Missouri State, as along the right wing, skating in, shot opportunity there. Save was made by Heron as it goes to the left wing half boards. Down into the left wing corner. As the puck onto the stick, Cordy, as that one bounces along the boards. Finally picked up by number 17 and Bussey. As Bussey throws it down in, his team needs a change. as Missouri State looks to start back up ice. Sabo with the pass along the right wing half board, or along the right wing boards, goes down to the right wing corner. As a hit by Cordy trying to free the puck up, as he will get it in off the end boards to the left wing corner as he sends it up to the left point for a shot that hits off of a leg. Hit off of Christopher Peak as that one goes over to the far side, loading from the top of the right circle as that one goes high over the net from Walensky. Walensky is. We'll take a look here from McConnell's view, as that one looked like maybe McConnell was the one who got the piece of that and sent it up into the netting. So it'll be a right wing circle shot that hits off of a leg. Hit off of Christopher Peak. This one, that one up to the right point for Milligan's shot, and the save by McConnell there. As Sam Milligan trying to get that third one. We'll do it all over again from the right circle with 17:52 left to go. As the face-off, one up to the point for a shot that goes wide from number 20 and Jonathan Nelville, as that one will go in behind the net to the left wing corner over towards number 22 for Missouri State. As this one will get into the left circle onto the stick of Bunch as he sends that one up to the right point for a shot, and a save there off the stick of Sam Milligan's shot. A great save from McConnell. As this one, we'll get a look again from McConnell's view, as he really couldn't see. He just saw around the traffic that was out in front just at the right time. As this one bounces into the high slot and now into the left circle in behind the net. Backhander back and forth as it goes over to Nelville as he goes back up to the right point. Down to the right wing half boards into the middle, as this one just out of the reach there of Hummy. This one bounces. It's off of a leg and goes right to number 24, who's in Ranier's stick. As down to the right wing corner. Player collides and goes down hard as got a little bit of extras going on. A helmet came off of a player too with 17:25 left. As the player's still down on the ice for RMU Peoria as the trainer takes a spill as he's being escorted out there to get looked at. It's off of a leg and goes right to number 24 again. I mean, it was a good move there and almost got it onto his backhand for Brandon Nelville, and then he went down those right wing corner boards. Right wing corner. Looks like he lost an edge and just got some player collides and goes down hard. That's when he kind of had everything else happen. Got a little bit of extras going. And then a player, looks like he skated back into his player. As it's off of a leg and goes right to number 24, who's in Ranier's. He's able to get up to the ice, but you see here Nelville as he's going. He's got on his back, it's Hummy. And see if, I mean, I don't know if Hummy really gave him a hit. It looks like maybe he kind of just ended up helping him down hard as it wasn't, well, he's in the box regardless. As it'll be a right wing circle faceoff, but they're going to have the captains out here. They've got Gannon on one side, and then you got Milligan on the other to talk with the officials to make sure that they take care of this and make sure everything is right. As Milligan and the officials talking this out, which you always like to see that the officials will get together with the players and make sure that everything gets sorted and everything is clear. It's off of a leg and goes right to number 24, who's in Ranier's stick. One more time down to the right wing corner. Player collides. I don't know if Hummy really. I mean, he was going. You know, they were going into the boards. It's pretty common that you would do what Hummy was doing, as it only goes up as a 2-minute minor penalty, and I don't think it should be any more than that. I don't think there wasn't any ill intent in what was happening, as he kind of just ended up going down. I think what they're saying is kind of just helped him down. Might have been his stick that ended up doing it too. Not that we have the best vantage point to see. Either way, face off from the right wing circle controlled by RMU Peoria as they take this one down into the left wing corner. Left wing half board, it's on the stick of Bernecki. As he goes cross ice to Milligan from the right circle. He tried to feed that one into the middle. Had a player on his back, so he backhands it away, back over to the near side. As this one, Milligan loading up from the top of the right circle, and he missed the net. As this gets to Edwards. Back over to Milligan as he goes away from pressure, now feeds it to the right wing. As top of the right circle, a shot there that goes wide from number 18 in Bunts. Is that one? RMU Peoria controlling along the left wing half boards. Milligan top of the right circle. Fed it into the slot. Comes right back down in behind the net to Milligan as he backhands it over to the near side. Back to the point, loading up there. Milligan from the back side couldn't get the puck onto the net. Back up top as they go over to Bernecki. Is Bernecki down low, trying to feed it back over as this one into the right wing corner as Milligan sent it back down. 48 seconds left, a lot of time here in the zone as there that one in the save. What a save by the goaltender and McConnell as that one got out in front and two players end up colliding with each other on Missouri State, and they get back up as that shot goes up into the netting, and that was needed by Missouri State. As we'll see again. 24 seconds left here on the power play opportunity. As you're going to see, as this one goes into the left wing corner. So left wing corner, controlled by Daubelaires. He sends it to the right wing corner. Now back up to the point for Schweider. He sends a shot that goes up into the netting and out of play. As it'll be a face-off controlled by Daubelaires. He sends it to the right wing corner. So far, it's been pretty good movement on this power play by RMU Peoria. He sends a shot that goes
Not
up
a whole
into the
lot of
netting and
shots
out
on
of
it,
play.
but they're looking for those openings and definitely keeping Missouri State on their heels.
As this one along the near side goes all the way down to Heron, who touches it up and behind his own net. As along the left wing, RMU Peoria starting from their own end. Pass gets over to Metzler as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Is there a shot from a sharp angle? Save made by McConnell that goes down in behind the net. It's on the stick of Daubelaires. He tried to feed it up to the point, but his stick helped him send it down into his own end as he was trying to get it to Maxwell. As Heron sends it to Maxwell, who chips it up along the near boards, but Cordy there to take it away. As Cordy sends it to the right wing corner, Cordy losing an edge after he was checked. As this puck will come back over to number 17 in Strum as he gets it back up to Sabo. As Sabo tried to hold that one in at the point, could not do it. As this one comes over to the near side and back onto the stick of number 22. It will dump this one down into the left wing corner. It's in behind the net. Two players there on either side. And freeing it up finally for a stuffed attempt was Olsen as that one came out into the blue paint, goes back in behind the net where it's taken back by Schweider as he sends this one down to the right wing corner where Schwartz will grab the puck. As Schwartz back along the near side. As this one goes in behind the net. Is that one now on the side of the net, and covering it up is going to be McConnell for a face-off in Schwartz back along the near side, right circle. 3-0 in behind the net. Is that one now on the side of the net and covering it up is going to be McConnell. To go. Then McConnell seeing that one get onto the side of the net like that, I mean, a really good decision for him to just kind of hold on to that one as it kind of bounced off of his skate to get there. As this one was one out into the neutral zone, dumped right back in by RMU Peoria. McConnell touching it up behind his own net, waiting for one of his players to come and retrieve. As it goes over to the far side, over to Hummey. As Hummey turned it over, as this pass over to the left circle for a shot there, and that one goes wide of the net, into the right wing half boards. It's back along the left wing, this one dumped in, as it goes to the left wing corner. as that one bounces off of Metzler, and we get a hand pass call. It's back along the left wing. This one dumped in as it goes to the left wing corner, as it'll be a face-off. That one bounces off of Metzler in the near dot, I believe is where they're going to put it, with 13-12 left to go. Or sorry, the right circle. As Dr. Pete enjoying the song choices here tonight at the Owens Center, as they have been playing some pretty good music. As this one comes to the near side. Pass to the right wing, in towards the middle, as they try to get it out to Osterbergs, as this one will come back out to Milligan. Milligan waiting, fakes the dump in, now will throw it right at the goaltender in McConnell, who covers it up for the face-off in the right circle. This was a bit of a fluttering puck, and just playing it into his body and holding on was McConnell. Not a bad idea. As this one from the right circle, one of the right wing half boards. And we get a whistle here. As I think I saw a charge get called as one of the players for that idea. I believe it's RMU is going to go in, as it's going to be Dallaire. As you see there, from the right circle, one of the right wing half board. Yeah, he gets a bit of a go there into the boards, and he gets called for that. So face off in the left circle. Missouri State a chance to get onto the board. They trail by 3. As this penalty brought to you by the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin. Go to beonair.com to start your own career in broadcasting. You can be doing exactly what I'm doing here. As this one dumped to the right wing corner, goes out of play. Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin. Go to beonair.com to start your own career in broadcasting. You can be doing exactly what I'm doing here. As this one dumped to the right wing. No, actually, it'll be in the near dot outside of the zone. It was very slow for the players to go to the spot. As this one, Schwartz will send over to Gannon. Gannon sends it to Cordy. Cordy pulling up and at the boards, gives it to Schwartz. Schwartz switches places with Cordy as Cordy goes around, or Schwartz goes around the net. Is there a shot as he swung around, gets it back into the slot for another shot, and 2 saves by Heron as RMU Peoria is able to send it down deep. Minute 20 left on the power play. As Missouri State on the first part of it, not too bad. Some opportunities as Cordy with a fake there, takes it down in behind the net. As he gets lit up in behind, but he gets up right away as that goes down into the left wing corner. 2 players there on either side. As this will get back up to the point onto the stick of Gannon. Gannon over to the left wing circle for a shot there. Goes high over the net. Schwartz sending it down to the right wing corner on a green stick as he had a player right on his back, as that one will be cleared out. Actually, it was Olsen, excuse me. As this comes over to the near side. Along the right wing, this will get to Leslie. Leslie along the right wing half boards, looking for a place to go. Stops at the puck there. And we get a whistle here as the player went into the net. And we're going to get a look here as it looked like it was, see what it ends up being that caught him. As you see here, ooh, that big hit from behind from earlier. So 19 seconds left as there's a shot right onto Heron that he covers up for a face-off again from the right circle. Yes, it'll be a face-off this time up to Overman as he shoots that one wide. Goes over to the left wing half boards, back down to the left wing corner, now back up top of the left circle for a shot, and Heron with the save. So we still have 4 seconds left on the penalty from earlier. So 19 seconds left as there's a shot right onto Aaron that he covers up. That was the one from before that. As the left wing circled, controlled by RMU Peoria. Skating out along the left wing was Peak as he took it in the left wing corner. Fed out into the middle there as that puck was onto his stick almost for an opportunity as that almost got under McConnell. Came over to the near boards as finally able to chip it out was Missouri State. As they're tied in shots here, 12 apiece. As we get a whistle here. A high stick was Missouri State against Millie. Tied in shots here, 12 apiece. As we get a whistle here, as he was talking with the official. So a power play opportunity here for Missouri State again. As it'll be a face-off in the right circle. Cordy in there, wins the face-off up to Schwartz, who sends it down in behind the net. To the left wing half boards and now up to the point as it gets to Gannon. Gannon pulls it off the boards, now to the top of the left circle with Cordy, a shot that goes up into the netting. As that deflected out of play. To the left wing half boards, face off on Cumming as it gets to Gannon. Gannon pulls it off the boards, now to the top of the left circle with Cordy, a shot that goes up into the netting. Player out in front off of Cordy's stick, which keeps this one in the zone. As this one gets up to the left point to Gannon, and we have a hand pass call. So we'll do it all over again now from outside of the zone. You see there's some jostling going on in front of the net. As a couple of changes made on the RMU Peoria Killers as Cordy wins that faceoff. Pass over to Schwartz over on the near side along the right wing. He skates in, sends this one down to the right wing corner as that one will get out of the zone. Minute and 25 left to go on the power play. Is playing it out of his own net was McConnell. As this goes over to the far side. Pass over to the near side onto the stick of Cordy. Silo's up from the top of the right circle as he sends a shot forward, and two players keeping him out of the middle there. And number goes over to the far side for Missouri State. Over to the near side onto the stick of Cordy. As we'll get you who that is in a little bit, as his number is not on the roster actually. The right circle as he sends a shot. There, the two players get rid, and actually that was Olsen who was there in the middle. It looked like it was 22, it was 27. As there, Hummy from the top of the right circle in the save made by Heron. Goes into the left wing half boards. Up at the left point, holding it in the zone is Fontana. As Fontana there, trying to keep it with the players there. Lost the puck back out into the neutral zone. Actually makes its way all the way down to McConnell, who drops it off in behind. As it's Hummy along the left wing, goes back over to the right wing after he crossed in on the pass, or he passed it over to the right wing to Leslie. Leslie for Rainier. It's still 38 seconds left here. As Leslie controls back up to Hummy, he tried to go, but he couldn't hold it in the zone. Goes back over along the left wing. This one was brought in. I think it was Peak was the one who had it. As player gets hit in Leslie, down in the left wing corner. Leslie back in behind the net. Feeds it over for a shot out in front. As this one gets onto the backhand and missing wide was Ranieri. As that one comes to the left circle for a shot. And that one rings around the boards and out as nobody was there for Missouri State to stop that one. It's back to 5-on-5 hockey. As this gets to Peak as he sends a shot, redirected into the end boards, where Leslie with a lift of his stick got the puck back. Tried to pass it into the slot, couldn't do so. Send it back down. Good behind the back pass to Leslie as he got up to the point for a shot, to the slot for a shot as that goes in behind. As that puck finally comes free off the end boards for a backhander on Leslie's stick, but he got tied up before he could get the shot off. I think we had the net come off the boring. As we'll see here, again, nice work in behind, and yeah, the net came there off after Heron pushed from the left post. He pushed it, or he pushed from his right post into the left post, and that's when it came off the boring for the left wing circle face-off. So face-off from the left circle. So we have the RMU Peoria coach having some players switch. Because of that late switch, they end up having to switch who's in the draw, and the draw goes right to Heron, who covers it up for another face-off. As you see, they had to switch, and that late switch, they end up having to just pushing it towards that net is what caused the us to have to do this one over. As the face-off came to the near side, held in at the point. That goes into the left wing half boards as Missouri State looks to keep control. As Edwards send it back over to the far side, trying to get it to Neville as this one will go down to the left wing corner. No ice as beating everyone there was Ostaveris. As this one in behind hits to Sabo. Sabo lost it off her stick, but right to her goalie, who covered it up for the face-off for the right wing circle. Everyone there. 7 left to go here. It's Ostaveris. Is this one in behind? As you see Sabo there behind the net. Sabo tried to get the pass off, but there's a lot of traffic. Lost it off a couple players. Stick, but right to her goaltender and Heron. As the right wing circle face-off, controlled along the far boards by Missouri State for a moment. And then they get it back. Cordy touches it in right towards the goaltender and Heron, who decides to hold on to it for the face-off inside his zone with 6:54 left to go. Still 3-0, the shutout going for RMU Peoria. As it'll be a left wing circle face-off here. As the face-off won onto the stick of Peak. Peak down in behind the net, tried to give it off to number 17 and Strum as Strum avoids a hit. Strum around one, and the whistle goes here. As we will watch this again. As the net came off the boring is what play was stopped for. It's that left post again too. As you see there, narrowly avoiding that hit. Player ended up taking himself out in those boards was number 43 and Jacob Schweider, as it would have been a hard hit onto Strum if he would have taken the brunt of that one, but a good job to avoid it as Cordy tries to win this face-off but loses it over to Maxwell, who takes it behind his own net, then passes it over to the near side to Metzler, who touches it out into the neutral zone. As this gets thrown down to the left wing corner, then off the far boards, where through the middle of the ice goes number 17 and Bussy. Bussy feeding that one out in the middle, and he gets a goal. Then off the far boards, as we see this one again, through the middle of the ice startup ice, number 7 takes it into the middle, move around one onto his forehand. Bussy has some pressure out in the middle, and he gets a goal. To stop him from getting a good shot off, and for that one to slide into the net. It looks like McConnell got a piece of it too. We'll take a look from his view. As you see him come over. And yeah, he just missed that one for the goal. So on to the near side, a hit put on number 18 in bunts as that puck comes free along the left wing half boards. There's a couple players down on either side. It's going to be held in at the point And then sent out as Jonathan Nelville couldn't hold on to it for too long, but it goes down for an icing. So bring it back into the RMU Peoria zone. 15-14, Missouri State leading players down on either side. Losing in the goal category for point. And then sent out as Jonathan Nelville couldn't hold on to it for too long, but it goes. As the left wing circle face off here. And I said RMU Peoria zone, and meant the Missouri State zone. Couldn't hold on to it for too long, but they were the ones who iced the puck. So face off from the left circle goes into the near glass, held in at the left point by Edwards as he sends it down in behind where Overman is. Overman fights through a check, holds onto that puck as he tried to send it off the far boards, bounces off of a few players just out of the reach of number 24 and Ranieri, as that'll go down for another icing on Missouri State. So bring it back into their end again with 5:39 left as he tried to send it off the far boards. And you see here, there's a few players just out of the reach, just missing passes by a little bit that would help them for another icing. Get out of the zone and clear it down to get that change, even though it is the long change. Is we had things going and then it was stopped right away. So we're going to do the right wing circle face-off all over again. As wait here the drop as this one will be one up for a shot and the save made by McConnell off of Schweider's stick. As we'll see here the view from McConnell. See, there's a little bit of traffic in front of him, but he was able to locate the puck. Well, you could see him looking around what little traffic there was in front of him. As the face-off won by Missouri State, as that one avoiding a check there was the player in the middle for Missouri State. Now dumping it down, it was Lindsay, as that one will be held on by the goaltender in Heron for a face-off. As you see, Heron, easy decision for him to just hold on to that one. He had only his one player in front of him. No need to try and as the face-off won by Missouri State. As that one avoiding a check there was the player the better bat middle face-off. State now dumping it down half boards. Goes in behind the net. Over to the far side. As skating around one is Schweider as he got it to the neutral zone. And it was pushed right back in by Missouri State. It's to the right wing corner. Bounces to the near half boards. Goes along the right wing half boards. It goes to the right wing corner. On the far side, a pass through the middle of the ice. That goes off of a stick into the Missouri State zone where it's taken back by Schwartz. We get a hand here for the offsides. So that'll be a face off on the far side. A pass through the middle of the ice. And the play goes off the play in the stick in the way it's going to the back and taken back really kind of helps out RMU Peoria. They've got a 4-0 lead, so as long as they're not spending a lot of time in their own offensive end, they're happy with the way that play is going. As we are 4 minutes away, or about 4 minutes and 20 seconds away from the end of the second period. Pass that gets up to the right point for a shot that hits traffic out in front as this goes into the left wing corner. There's two players there meet up in behind as it'll get onto the stick of number 3 in Dizlewski as he was able to get the puck over to Ostaverix, who sent it over to the left wing as that one goes down to the left wing corner towards Durham. Durham down in behind, got it towards the right wing corner, now over to the far half boards where Keller is. Keller looked to try and start up ice, couldn't hold on to the puck as Tabelair takes it away. This pass into the middle, player loses an edge as, yeah, maybe a 2-on-1 opportunity here, but a good stick from Milligan stops that as he stole it before it could get into the middle to the player streaking into the zone. Comes back to Bunger as he sends a pass down into the left wing corner. As this one along the near side. Gets to number 29 at McConnell as there a backhander for a shot by Ostavarix, as dropping on top of it was Joseph McConnell. As for McConnell, see him make the save and then have to just stretch the glove out to get on top of that puck as it came over to the near side. It's on those near boards, two players pushing at each other as that puck's somewhere in the feet as it came back over to number 44 in Milligan as he circles around looking for a place to go with the puck, sends it over to the right wing as that one's dumped down in by RMU Peoria. As punching it over to the near side was Overman. As this goes to the far half boards, back into the middle, bounces off of his stick as Leslie will take it as he centered a pass and not able to get that one back was Missouri State as we get a whistle here. So I think we might have a slash, and we do. He centered a pass. Yes, this is I'm not positive going to go against Missouri State. As you see here along the near side, Milligan rushing up the ice. He has a player right on him as trying to take the puck away was Hummy, and he just kind of delivers a shot to the shins, which is where we had that hand go up. Well, the hand was here Missouri before that, which is what shocks me because he had already had the hand raised, and it was that second time when the first time really didn't look like something to give the call for the slash. It was the second hit to his shins that really did. Either way, there was a penalty there, so the ref had it right. As this one into the middle, goes along the right wing to Bussey. As Bussey passes it to Milligan up the high slot as he shoots, and that one hits off the glass. He got everything into that one. Down in the right wing corner, top of the right circle. As a little bit of back and forth as it goes over to Nelville. As he goes to the top of the right circle, back to Nelville. As he sends this one low as Milligan was out in front of the net. Milligan from in behind. Feeds it towards the slot, and this one will get back to Nelville as he goes over to the near side towards Bernecki. Bernecki back to Brandon Nelville, who will send it to the left wing corner, back up to Nelville for the shot, and he missed the net wide. Down into the near boards, back up top, and out of the right circle, now into the middle for a shot that goes over the net from Bussey. This comes back to the near boards, now to Milligan as he feeds it over, had the player on the back door, but not able to get the shot. As the net, I thought the net came off the boring there a little bit. I guess it didn't come far enough as that time it came off again. As able to bring it right back on was McConnell. And this time they do stop play to get it back into the right spot. Some great opportunities though for RMU Peoria. That one, I mean, had just missed over the top by Bernecki. He had that side open and he just couldn't get it on to the net. As this one comes over to the left circle, dumped down into the left wing corner by Schweider, as Schweider will go a little back and forth, and then he sends the shot in for a goal. Never seeing it was McConnell. Makes it 5-0 RMU Peoria as they got the goal there. As that puck got up and then back over towards Schweider, and then looked like it may have been tipped in front by Jonathan Nelville. Yeah, I think he tipped that one out into the net. Actually, it's so tough to tell as if he had tipped that one or not. Either way, That puck just went out into the glove hand of McConnell, as we're going to have a face-off now in the right circle. As there's a shot that goes wide of the net, Missouri State controlling back and behind. Pass in towards the middle, out of the reach of one player as it comes back to the near side, as that one hits off the glass from Tanner Lindsay, as this goes into the left wing corner of the Missouri State zone. Pass over to the near side over to Schweider as he goes over the top of the right circle for Milligan's shot. That deflects in behind the net. 2 seconds, one, and that'll do it for the period. It is a 5-0 lead for RMU Peoria, as they have had control of this game from the start. As you take a look to the shots on goal, it's 19-16 in favor of RMU, as it has been quite the second period for RMU. I mean, they really haven't given up a lot of good opportunities to Missouri State. There hasn't been a lot of high-quality chances for them. And the 19-16, still a little bit low for for 2 periods of play, but 5 goals on the board for RMU Peoria, so they're not worried at all. We will take a timeout, and we'll be back here with more here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
I want to have a job in something I love doing. ICB has so many cool things they offer for me and their students. With the amount of stuff you can learn at ICB, there's no way you won't succeed. You can even host your own radio show. Go to beonair.com/Lombard to enroll now. That's beonair.com/Lombard.
Back here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Chris Labasco here with you as we get ready for the third and final period between RMU Peoria and Missouri State. You see Missouri State and Peoria coming out here as we get ready for this third and final period. Teams will switch sides one last time, as it has really been RMU Peoria's game here tonight, as they have rolled pretty well. Haven't really given up a whole lot off defensively, as they played a solid performance here as the number 2 seed and holding on to that spot. And moving forward, we'll see how they do here in this third. They have a pretty large lead that they should be able to hold on to. And now for Missouri State, just trying to win the small battles and just try and get this a goal at a time to try and get back into this one. As you have both goalies getting ready. It's been a really good performance here tonight, too, for goaltender Cameron Herron. He has not given up a goal yet so far, but he's got 20 more minutes. Can he hold on to the shutout is the question. And we'll see if he can do that as we get ready for the start of this third period. The officials out on the ice. As they both get together. As face-off will happen in just a second. Both teams kind of huddling up before they go out on the ice for this third and final period. And there's no tomorrow for these teams, too. Well, there are the regionals, so I shouldn't say that there's no tomorrow, as there is still the possibility for regionals for both of these teams. As the face-off will happen from center ice. Won by Missouri State. As it comes to McConnell, he goes cross ice with the pass over to the far side. As looking to start forward are is Missouri State, as they throw this one in behind the net. As it comes back over to the far side, McConnell couldn't hold on to it down there and behind. As this goes onto the stick of Durham. As he tried to send that one through the middle, it's dumped right back in by Missouri State. As they made a couple of changes, and now we'll start back out the other way. As Ranieri had that one taken away from him. Or actually, as this comes back over to the near side. And along the near boards, skating in is Schwartz. He sends a shot out into the middle there, and Leslie couldn't tip it in towards the net as this goes to the right wing half boards. Two players there on either side as this one is pushed up to the right point for a shot from Sabo. The save made. As that one, there was no traffic out in front as Cameron Heron made the save no problem. And when you look at it, too, on those right wing half boards, a good job to get it up to Sabo. And Sabo actually probably could have taken a few strides in towards the net before shooting that one, just to, maybe increase your angle a little bit, but not only that, give yourself a closer shot. As this one from the right circle tried to lift it out of the zone was RMU. As pulling it off and putting it on the backhand, trying to get a shot off was Leslie, and then sending it over the net was Ranieri as he was at point-blank range and missed. 18:35 left to go. As you see the initial save there on that last one, and then here the Ranieri shot looks like it might have been deflected too. So it'll be a left wing circle face-off. 5-0, still in favor of RMU. As not sure what the holdup was for that, as this one comes back over to the near side. As Schwartz, this one hit out of the air by Leslie, and it's going to be a high stick that knocked it out of the air, so we'll do it in the left swing circle all over again. Actually, they're going to put it into the near dot, excuse me, because of the high stick. So winning this face-off was RMU Peoria, as this one comes right into the middle, as this one deflects off the boards on the far side. As that one coming out there, and the player ended up running into him. As now we have some extras going on in the right wing corner, as things exploded there as there was contact with Heron as he went out to that puck. As we will watch this and see what they end up doing. I think Hummy's going to be the one going in. As you saw the player coming there, and the player, and I think that's Leslie, ends up going like right over the top, which, I mean, that was not on purpose or anything. And then you have a little bit of shoving back and forth. And one of the players for the player in Edwards goes to the ice. I think it was Hummy was the one who hit him down. And that's why Hummy's the one going in to the box. As you saw, it looked like there was a little bit extra there at the end too. But yeah, you have that call as it was just out of shot there. I mean, you had some pushing back and forth. And I think that's what it was the player in Hummy took exception to his player getting hit. As you saw Heron as the player went over him. And that's why he lost his mask. And then there you see the clear shove on the part of RMU Peoria. As this one from the left circle goes in behind the net. Into the right wing corner. These two players are there. One up to Milligan. Milligan now going cross ice. Is this Power Play 2 brought to you by the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin. Just dial the number 630-916-1700, and you can have your chance at a career that involves music, news, entertainment, video editing, production, directing, audio, interactive web content, and more. As Milligan trying to bring that one in and do it all himself, but gets stopped, and the puck goes right to the goaltender and McConnell, who will cover it up for the right wing circle faceoff. It's a good decision there too by McConnell. Better off covering it up and being safe than seeing what happens after that. So left wing circle faceoff oncoming. As a quick shot there that McConnell turns aside, goes up to the point now, over to Schweider as he sends it over to the right wing half boards as two players collide with each other there. As Keller slow to get up as he's been hurt, as he went hard into the boards, as he can't get back to his feet. As Keller down on the ice, as he is still writhing in pain. As we'll see if he's going to need help to get up or not. As two players now talking to each other too. As we get a look here as he kind of went over the stick of one of the players in RMU. It wasn't a trip or anything. They kind of just were both going towards where the puck was, and he kind of got caught and kind of went over the leg and the stick of the player for RMU as he is getting help to get off the ice now. As one more view of it there, and yeah, that's exactly what happened. And glad to see that he's getting some help to get off, though, is Keller. As they'll have this face-off, we'll see where they decide to put it. But one more time, and yeah, I mean, again, it's not, you know, Phil Edwards wasn't trying to have him go over like that or anything. It's just, that's just ended up how the play ended up going, and taking a hard fall was Keller. So hopefully he'll be all right as he goes and gets looked at. This will be a face-off into the right circle. So a right wing circle face-off, one here to the bottom and then one out into the neutral zone by Missouri State as this goes down into their end and we get a whistle. As that'll bring this to the left wing circle in the RMU Peoria zone. As they think they're saying it was touchdown maybe with a high stick. Either way, left wing circle face-off. One to the left wing half boards and now onto the near side. As this one in the middle of the ice, controlled now by Milligan. Milligan on the right wing, trying to cut in behind as he has the puck on his stick. Takes it to the left wing half boards. Now back up to the point as that one fired wide by Neville. As this is still 35 seconds left to go on the power play. As loading up from there and is right into the glove hand. We also had a goalie switch as well. So it's Brandon Neville who is the one taking that shot. As the goalie in now is number 1 for Missouri State. I believe that might be Keith Parker. Have to see as number 1 is not listed on their jersey, but it might just be because of a jersey change. There's a shot that goes wide into the right wing half boards, now up to the point. As this comes back into the neutral zone. As this one gets past Sabo into the right corner. As we got 8 seconds left here on the penalty. As it comes over to the near side. As that one up at the point. And that one will trickle out. As hitting it out in front of himself is going to be Fontana. Fontana feeds it into the slot, but not able to get a shot off was Rainier as he goes into the left wing corner. Back over to the near side. Player there getting pinned up along the boards was Leslie as he gets onto the backhand there of Hummy. His player grabbed it out of the air. Comes now to Hummy again. Back up to the right point for a shot over to the near side as it's grabbed there by Edwards. As it's fed into the middle, trying to get it onto the stick of Davalaire. As this one will come back to Hummy. As Hummy cross ice with the pass, gets it to Sabo. Sabo ended up bouncing funny off the boards and lost the handle. As this one came back in behind the net. As a backhander gets over to the near side. So along the left wing, Lindsay around 1, lost it off the stick. As it comes back along the right wing, as it's Overman. Overman stick handling around one, lost the handle as he tried to go to his backhand. That's why he couldn't get it as the whistle goes here in the middle. As we go to the hit. That happened as this one right into the middle of the ice here. As the hit was along the near side on Hummy. As he got hit there along the boards pretty well. As this one dumped in by RMU Peoria. As this one held in at the right point. Two players collide, is finally taking the puck back. Was Missouri State, as that one thrown into the left wing corner. As it was good work there to get that puck and steal it away after Missouri State had by Nelville, as that one will go off of the Missouri State bench and out of play. Pointed it into the zone is where it looked like. For a left wing circle face-off. Missouri State making a couple of changes as they'll have Hummy and Cordy come off. As this one up to the point and then thrown down to the right wing corner. Comes back over to the near side towards Olsen. As Olsen trying to work this one out of the zone as he's kind of pinned up there along the boards. Two players collide as this bounces into the middle. As the pass over on the near side bounced off of a leg, goes over to the far boards. As this one is dumped down into the left wing corner. As getting there will be Schweider as he sends it to the right wing corner. Back over to the near side. As Schweider starts up through the right wing. Stolen away from him by number 22 as he pushes it to the right wing corner, where Schweider will pick it back up. Skating up. Round one goes to Ostaveric as he takes it towards the net, but nowhere to go with it as the near side of the net was all covered up. As this goes to the right wing half boards. Turned over by RMU Peoria for a shot there. That goes back in behind and now over to the near side. Along the near half boards. Bounces at the top of the left circle. And now a pass over to the left wing to Durham. Durham around one. Gets out in front for the shot there. And the puck stopped before it could get into the net. Sabo, a backhander, sends it over to Hummy. Hummy to the left wing towards Leslie, and that one bounces out of play. Here at the Owens Center in Peoria, Illinois, Chris Labasco here with you as they're going to put this face-off at center ice with 13:10 left to go. 5-0 in favor of RMU Peoria. The number 2 seed cruising to what they hope is a bid to the championship as the shots on goal 21-18 in favor of RMU Peoria. The stretch pass here out in front for a backhander that doesn't get on the net as this one goes back in behind from Bernecki. As this goes to the right wing half board, sent back down low. Back up to the left point and to the left wing corner. As this is on the stick of Bonner as he lost it. Or actually that was into the left wing corner. That was Brandon Nelville. Only saw one of the twos. Skrbinski was there to try and apply some pressure. As this one bouncing into the middle off of Metzler's stick over to the left wing half boards where Schweider looks to try and hold it in as he ends up sending that one out of play. As the point, I think, was to inside of the zone. As you see that one kind of bouncing there along the boards. The Milligan, actually that should come outside, and it does. It'll be a face-off in the far dot. As this goes in behind the net. Pass coming over to the near side towards Swider as that one knocked out of the air. Comes back up top for a shot from the right point from Swider that goes to the left wing half boards. As they're in behind the net, a hit delivered to number 5 in Metzler as the puck comes free into the neutral zone and down towards Swider in his own end. Pass off the near boards as they're at the blue line trying to take the puck back was Cordy. Top of the right circle, a shot from Peak hits some traffic out in front as it goes to the right wing corner. Cordy trying to avoid a check there, gets back to the puck off the end boards, and now Peak behind the net. Peak turned it over right to Jacob Swider, who skates along the right wing, passes it over to the near side as he went for a change, dumping it down in here was Dallaire. Is that one back over to the far boards and now in towards the middle as that one lifted and tapped away by the goaltender for Missouri State from the right wing corner. Back to the far half boards. Two players meet up at the top of the left circle on a hit, and then a shot by Nicholas Walensky. That's covered for the face-off with 10:34 left to go here in the third. Still 5-0 for RMU Peoria. So face-off from the right circle, one up to the point. As this one's directed down low by Dizlewski. Is this one? This team tries to hold on to it in the far boards as it goes to the left wing corner on Metzler's stick. As he gives it off for a shot there, as that's held on to. Getting everything on that one was Philip Edwards. As we'll take another look at it here. As you see, the good glove and holding on to it for the goaltender for Missouri State. As this one, the top of the left circle, dumped down into the end boards on Schwartz's stick. Schwartz sends that one up, actually, and down towards the right wing corner where Neville will go and get it. As he sent it back over to one of his, or as it came back to Brendan Neville, as he set it up along the far boards, as a hit put there along the far side as the player's down on the ice, and Burnett, as he gets back up and off, as this one a shot there from the far side as this goes into the right wing corner. Milligan, pass over to the near side, streaking along the right wing goes Keller, as Keller gets pinned up there on a big hit as this one back over along the near boards. As here along the near side, chipping it off the glass was Schwartz as this one will come back down towards where Sabo is. Sabo in the right wing corner sends the pass over to Hummey as Hummey passes it into the middle, stolen away as skating along the left wing for a shot there. A save made that goes down in behind. As it's back on to the stick of Schwartz as this goes to the middle. Pass over to the left wing. Hummey hitting it down to the left wing corner. As this goes to the right wing half boards. As there a good hit by Hummey frees the puck up as the player tried to put a check on, and there's one that hits off the crossbar from Hummey. He had him beat up top, did he, for Heron. As this one comes to the top of the right circle in the Missouri State zone. As there's a shot, and it's grabbed and held onto by the goaltender for Missouri State. 8:35 left to go here in the period. As we'll take a watch of this one as watch this one and when it beat Heron, and yeah, you see there pinging off that crossbar and just not going in for Missouri State. That would have ended the drought that they have here as a shot that went wide of the net from Edwards to the left wing corner. Now up to the left point for a shot wide of the net from number 20 Neville as that goes back in behind the net. Over to the left wing half boards, a quick shot from there that's directed to the right wing half boards and down in behind. Now to the left wing corner, two players there as that puck's pinned up as a hit put on by Overman as he tries to get that puck free for his team. As finally it does, but stealing it away was Davalair. It's Davalair finally losing the puck. As this one streaks along the right wing, does Cordy. As Cordy into the right corner, lifted his stick to free the puck up, tried to backhand it towards the slot. Puck taken away by Peoria. As this one backhanded down by number 25 in Walzensky as his team needed a change. As Cordy touching that one up. As it goes down in there, and two players not looking collided into each other. As this one comes into the middle, as it's covered up by the goaltender for Missouri State. As you see again here, that one in the middle, and then thrown, and just trying to keep the play alive, but ended up sending it towards the net. As this one controlled by Missouri State off of the faceoff, dumped down in by number 20 in McConnell, as that goes to the left wing corner. Back over to the right wing half boards. A stretch pass just out of the reach of Milligan, who was breaking up ice. As bringing it in was Missouri State. Milligan stealing it away as he streaks along the left wing. Around one player into the left circle. Drag move there. Shot, and the save made. And it's held on to by the goaltender for Missouri State. As it'll be a left wing circle faceoff. As you see the save there to hold on to it as well. As that one will come right back to the goal, so do it all over again. Just now with 6:47 left to go. As that one goes up into the netting. So we'll do a left wing circle face-off all over again for another dime. As this one up to the left wing half boards to the left point. Missouri State trying to send it out of the zone. As it comes over to the far side for Bernecki, who lost it. As this one top of the left circle. Pass over to the far boards. As skating up ice now will be number 22 as he takes it in. As he gets a hit, as he delivered a hit as soon as he got up. As there's a shot as that puck bounced into the middle. A little bit of chippiness here with a 6:13 left to go on either side as this bounces off the boards into the neutral zone, now back down to the left wing corner. Missouri State here looking to keep that puck on their stick as this one goes over to the far boards. As two players meet up with each other, gets onto the stick of number 17 in Strum. Strum from his own end. Around one, check to the right wing half boards as he skates through the neutral zone. Tried to bring it across the RMU blue line, but it was stolen away by Ostaveric. Stolen away from Ostaveric as it was sent back into the neutral zone by Schwartz. As this one will bounce all the way back into the RMU end. As Schwartz around one, pass over towards the near side as this bounces into the middle. As it comes to Hummy. Hummy lifts this one down and off the end boards as in behind the net go a couple of players. As there in the left wing corner, it'll be held in by Sabo. As that bounces off of a skate, goes to the left wing half boards. 5 minutes left to go here in the third period. Still 5-0 in favor of RMU as they still have that shutout going. As there a shot opportunity for number 7 in Durham. As that one just held in. Nope, not held in. Looked like maybe it was held in at the point, but the official says otherwise. So you see the shot opportunity there once again, and it was a good shoulder shrug save to keep this a 5-goal game instead of a 6-goal game by the goaltender for Missouri State. As this one up to the point from McConnell, lost the puck there by Jordan Nelville. As this one came to number 7 in Cordy. Cordy along the left wing. Skates into the left circle and now down to the left wing corner. Back up to the left point. Fontana holding it in at the point as he sends it back down low for Cordy. Cordy to the right circle with it and picked it out of the air as he sends a shot through the paint as that comes over to the near side. As Fontana was able to hold it in. As there's a shot from the point that just went over from Cameron as this goes to the right corner on the stick of Strum. As Strum's tried to set it up as his team needs to go for a change. Which allowed Durham to send this one down. As RMU now makes a change themselves as this one tipped into the zone to the right wing half boards. Now sending it back down low. It's 22 as this one came over to the near side on the stick of Dizlewski. As he sends it to the right corner. And out to the near side and off the end boards. Comes back to Missouri State. As sending it down deep was Bussey. As this will finally get onto the stick of Guy. As he has it there, top of the right circle. As this one will be thrown down to the right wing corner. As it'll be held on, as I believe the net might have come off the boring, as that, or that puck was on the back though too. So we'll see what they decide to say it was. Either way, it's going to be a face-off from the left circle with 2:30 left to go, excuse me, here in the third period. It's this one bounced off a stanchion as there's a backhander out in front and the save made by Aaron as he wants to hold on to that shutout. As just that weird bounce there off the stanchion is why that puck just went to where it did. So now the face-off from the right circle. One out into the neutral zone. As along the far side, the puck lifted out of the air and then finally dumped down in by Olsen. As Aaron sent it back out along the far boards. Along the left wing, this comes over to the near side. As it'll ring around back down in behind. As there's another hit put in behind the net. The diagonal pass to Cordy, and he couldn't hold on to it as he would have had to rush into the zone. But he lost it as there's a shot that goes to the left wing corner off the stick of Jordan Nelville as that one down off the end boards. Two players there on either side. As it's finally free onto the stick of Cordy. Cordy through the middle of the ice, and if he could have got that through, he would have had a player breaking up for an opportunity. Back in behind. This one comes to the left wing half boards. Hit back into the neutral zone as this deflects up over to the near side. As that one's brought in for a shot there. As there a big hit right in the middle as another little shove when he was trying to get back up too by Overman. As this gets over to Hummy. Hummy top of the right circle. Fed into the slot for a post shot. Hitting it off of the post was Leslie. As Schwartz will dump this one down in. As Heron back over to the far boards with this pass. As this one bounces into the middle. Back into the left circle, losing the puck there was number 16 and Leslie. As he has it back onto his stick now. Tried to feed a pass towards the middle. Couldn't get it there as it goes to Schwartz. Schwartz from the left wing half boards pass doesn't go, well, goes through, but doesn't get to where he wanted. It's up to Hummy now. Hummy around one. Now he takes the shot, and that hit the post again. Top of the left circle. A shot in the slot from Leslie as he gets his own rebound off the player who blocked it out in front. And that'll do it for the period. 30-20, the shots on goal is how it finishes in favor of Robert Morris as they advance on to the championship game where they'll await the winner of Marquette and Nebraska. So the shutout there for Robert Morris, as it looked like maybe it was going to end there at the end, but instead of getting it in the net, post for Missouri State. So a tough loss for them as they watch RMU Peoria advance to the Silver Championship. As we get a break here before we have the final game of the night, which is Marquette versus Nebraska. That one will be on here soon, but we will take a break here and then come back and we'll have that one for you and all the action moving forward. And of course, we'll have the championship game tomorrow as well. So be sure to tune in tonight to that one and of course tomorrow for the Silver Championship here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.